coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. But bottom line, how do they get a win?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 70 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Young. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Now Young. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 10 carries, 104 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action. Young. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a second and long.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now here's Young. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards.
Good for Las Vegas.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Open man is Myers. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Come on, set.
Young takes it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
3rd and less than a yard.
Young takes it on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
No gain on the play.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Young to throw it this time. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 12.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal. At the Raiders.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, Young. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Lawrence. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Lawrence will throw. Open man, it's Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchises undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's third year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. He's to the 15. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Still going inside the 20. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know. Looking ahead.
A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He may go. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Second and 6.
At the
27-yard line.
Hut.
Young now. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Here's
at the line
2nd
of
and 10.
scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Young. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Young. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Come on, set.
To the air once more, Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Raiders first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Here's Lawrence to throw. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, that's Hunter. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Hunter. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Saints. And it's the former star at nearby Ohio State, Quinshawn Judkins. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. 54 yards to the house. The Falcons are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Patrick Mahomes. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Chiefs continue their winning ways. They move to 9-4 with the victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been... And the Raiders have got him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. After the sack on first down, Lawrence. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Young now after the fumble recovery. And his throw here is incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Raider first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here is Young. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Jags defense now as they head back out there. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now here's Young. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he stopped immediately there. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Young.
At the 13-yard line.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Number 28. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Ready. 40.
Young to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Lawrence will throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
First down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. He gets it to Thomas. There he goes again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 53 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Jags offense and Brian Thomas getting set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun, it's Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And Thomas has it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders, 17.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
The Jaguars.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
37.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jacksonville defense, here they come now. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over. Because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now, will they keep that confidence? Time to find out. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Big strides. Look at him go. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back into win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Now, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
Again, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguar first down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Touchdown! Brian Thomas with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Raiders. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Looking to put a drive together. Following the interception, Young. That's caught by Myers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
For Las Vegas.
Young to throw it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Bates' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Here we go, set. 33.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
5-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
60 red. Ready?
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 42-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Lawrence. Pass complete. Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Lawrence going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Thomas has got it. Complete. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Lawrence will throw. Flushed out right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. On play action, Lawrence. That's caught at the 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
60 ready. Ready?
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.